In this video, I want to show you a very powerful SAP feature that I think you'll find extremely useful, especially if you work with SAP best practices. It's called the SAP Signavio Process Navigator. This tool gives you access to standard SAP business processes, including full BPMN diagrams, variants, accelerators, and test scripts, all ready to explore and even reuse in your own environment. To access the Process Navigator, you need to log into the SAP For Me portal. This requires an SAPS user ID, which is typically provided by your organization's SAP or technical team. If you don't have one, you would normally request it internally. I'm now on the SAP For Me homepage. From here, we go to the Services and Support tab. Then we select ALM, which stands for Application Lifecycle Management. Inside ALM, you'll see various tools available. But for this video, we'll focus specifically on the SAP Signavio Process Navigator. Once inside the Process Navigator, we can see multiple solution views. One of them is the Business Processes tile. As of now, there are over 200 predefined business processes available here. They are grouped and clustered by name. If I open one process, I can immediately see a short description, business process variants, the value flow. This gives a high-level overview of how SAP structures that specific process. Now let's go back and look at what I personally find even more powerful: the solution processes, which represent SAP best practices. Here we have thousands of predefined processes available. We can filter these by various criteria, for example by solution capability, which essentially means filtering by line of business, or LOB. Let's select Finance, and then narrow it further to Financial Operations. Now we have a focused list of SAP best practice processes within that domain. I'll open one of these processes. The first thing we see is the full BPMN process diagram, already modeled according to SAP standards. And this is extremely valuable, because from here we can download these process models and import them into our own Signavio environment. This means you're not starting from scratch. You're starting from SAP's reference model. If we navigate to the Used In tab, we can see in which solutions or packages this process is applied. This is useful when understanding system scope and dependencies. Another very important tab is Accelerators. Here, SAP provides supporting documentation, including something called a test script. A test script in SAP is a structured, step-by-step guide that validates how the process should be executed in the system. It typically includes the sequence of system steps, which application or transaction to use, what inputs are required, and what the expected result should be. So while the BPMN diagram shows you the logical flow, the test script shows you how the process is executed operationally in the system. If you're working with SAP best practices, fit-to-standard workshops, or process standardization initiatives, this tool can significantly accelerate your work.